come back, I'ma get back my bad when a tech hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when a tech missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. That's gonna make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Allen now on first down. And the catch made by Johnson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, short yards and more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Alvin away and bring up second down.
Allen will try again on second down. Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's going through a rough patch throwing the football. 4 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive starts the game with a pick here.
But we did spend time with the head coach and the offensive coordinator and asked him, what did you see on tape?
Throw that on Breeze. He's sitting on that.
They talked about mechanics, making sure that he gets his feet underneath him, doesn't overstride, does a better job taking care of the football. And I think they're as shocked as anyone to see the first one of the game here in this one.
Yeah, he needs to start heeding their advice. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now on second down, this is Gurley. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Ready. And over. 52. 52. 52 the line.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Bang.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Allen eluding the pressure right, and that is incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Settle.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go.
Oh, man. Take the lead. This nigga's the worst.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he's got a man, Corey Davis.
Conversion. You see something.
Some collective
Wasn't there.
over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
He's glitching like a motherfucker.
Working out of the shotgun.
How did we get here?
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Marquez Scantling. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throw the football never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey,
ain't no man.
Confidence in you guys.
He go for it.
Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Hey, lock it.
2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He got the Eddie.
Hey, Charlie.
Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Go now. 15 miles. 15 miles. Hey, shoot. Check 52.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ready. 61, matchbox, light.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Nowhere to escape Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. No good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not got too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Hey, high 7.
To the air, Allen. He finds his man Johnson. The 40.
Oh, God, I got him, man.
10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Open man is Michael Thomas.
Oh, God. You miss.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. 77 yards.
Michael Thomas, bring him back home. He done some almost shit.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that time.
You got something cooking down there in the down dirty.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88
Buffalo on the
gate.
move.
We still got a good game going ahead of us. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
He's got daylight past the 20.
Olin Johnson out here making a statement to the league.
Touchdown. A big play there with a second touchdown.
I turn around, he got the ball in his hand again.
These guys get the quick strike touchdown. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
He's
tied in on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On first down, it's Gurley. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for
He
that
white.
quarterback back
Is
there.
that white?
You know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely
Got him, man, out here in
this
the night
entire
world.
game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he's going to go down again.
Yeah, we don't have
How about this? 4th down long, and they're going to go. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2 minutes. Wall's little nephews out there balling.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
On 2nd and 7, Allen, and he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Allen now looks to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Allen now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Somebody let one rip.
Hey, alert! 55 Mike. Hey, Haywood! Get in the way.
Wow.
Throwing on 2nd down. Allen looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Alpha. Check 55, Mike.
From the gun, it's Allen looking for jump. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope.
Wow, that was a safety?
Didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play.
Crazy.
Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Nigga caught it on the one and fell back in the end zone.
Fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showing off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now back to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They're going to look to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. They'll look to throw here. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
What a fucking throw.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes
one touchdown game.
So much that you try too hard, you don't get the score.
Plenty of time left.
Combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You know, good old Brett Favre ball is good to give you at least another two attempts.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again.
Put him in the dirt.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Ain't no Marty Ball.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Shut it down.
Throwing his Allen on third. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard.
Put him in the dirt.
Great
Three
job
straight tackles
defensively.
for
He was
loss.
trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew
Defense
it.
comes out, gets a 3 and out after the offense goes down and strikes. He goes for 2, puts it within a touchdown.
With the football, that led to the sack.
And taken right at the 35. Give him 11 yards that time.
Steve.
And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Elsewhere, they have gone to the third quarter now in Dallas. And the Cowboys, they've moved out in front. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
On the ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a look. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw here. He's going to, and that's caught inside the 30. 36 yards.
This nigga's incredible. Who is he?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
This nigga Breeze got a secret weapon.
This is caught, and he'll take it in.
Oh, God. Blown coverage. Duke gets right back. Woo! Oh, God. He did
His
it back.
guys are in for 6, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air.
Who is he?
Right now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far.
Thought that was one of my balls. I was going to snatch him. Oh, God. Buked him. Oh, walk down corner.
And you're just a scholar.
Who's that, Ramsey?
You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
That Ramsey's hoopers.
When I can.
And this will be a
99
touchback
win.
as it sails over the end line.
That's the lower they get. Fucking barbecue chicken. Crazy.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
One of
And
these
a tight
times,
game
Ramsey.
after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
You on the downside.
Now, with the
That's what we
game
like to see.
this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency
Little Taylor.
on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37
Got
on
that.
1st and 10.
55 mark.
To the shotgun snap to Allen. Airing it out deep for Woods. And he's
Oh,
going
give me
to be
those.
intercepted a third
Give me
time.
those. Give me those.
Picked up by Keanu
Give me
Hughes.
those.
And a big turnover there as his
Told you,
guys
he'll
will get
give
the
you 1 or
football
2 more
back.
opportunities before the game's over. As if you take it or not. Word.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
4 niggas there. What was he looking at?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, I know what he's looking at.
And that one incomplete.
1-on-1.
They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. So after the incompletion on first,
Hat on the
2nd
hat.
and 10.
Hat on the hat.
They'll set up to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being
Almost
tackled.
show of hands.
10 yards, good for his Saints first down.
I build him. I run Buffalo.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Second and 9 now. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Third down.
Who is this
Coach
nigga?
told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety.
Get off me, little nigga. Damn, he's destroying this number one
Just
nigga.
flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last
This
play,
is
yes, but there have been
crazy.
some good numbers put up against them offensively. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run.
Oh, he's shadowing it.
And they will
Good
be
right.
out now as he brings this thing
The unsung hero.
inside the 20.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Oh, what a
Sets
pass.
him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
What Hans. Great Hans. Niggas is catching a lot of balls. I just know what he's talking about.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back
Oh,
to
what
the
a stumble.
40-yard line.
What made him make him stumble?
That's going to go as a
David
loss of a
touchdown.
yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Young Taylor.
A great
Opens it up.
effort there. His first touchdown
Stretches
here of the new
stretches it to
campaign.
9.
And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The point after is good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Big interception by White. Turns into a touchdown by
Here's
Taylor.
Butker on to kick it away.
Oh, yeah, he can get a quick one.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
That tight end out there. Hopefully he's trying to hold the lineman off on the block.
2nd and 11. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's who it is.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these
I'm
games.
testing.
And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He gets this one to Johnson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. From up near the 40 now after the big
Nigga
play
number
to start.
3
Here's
is
another
looking at
1st and 10. Now a give right side. Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the
Legal block in the back.
Allen going to throw.
What you do?
Johnson's got it complete.
Yes.
And he'll be
Got
out
him
of
in.
bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Hey, echo.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And he he's taken down here by the Saints. Chris Jones.
Everybody hat on the hat.
His 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Big third down.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Allen. And fights through one man.
Oh, breaks the sack. Oh, breaks another one. Not the third.
Jonathan Allen providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks. And now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Ryan Allen now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
The thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at about the 31, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 42. They were looking for Johnson. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check.
Try to test me. Don't stop testing me.
8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of
sit down for a quarter.
They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time.
Get out of here.
And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Had him, man.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It is fucking this.
On 1st down, Taylor. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To the air. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Charles, we saw him.
Lineman running him down.
Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Those 2 blown plays earlier.
They're
Mark
into the win column
Johnson,
now
that
as
was
they
the
move to
difference.
1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Needed that. A nice cup of Joe.